From a royal palace to a Hollywood mansion, from royal duty to a $60 million fortune, Prince Harry has rewritten history. Once bound by tradition, he now walks a path of independence, far from the constraints of the British monarchy. But what does his life look like in 2025? How has the rebellious prince transformed into a media mogul, a devoted father, and one of the most talked-about figures in the world? Few could have imagined Harry's life. Once known as the fun-loving, carefree prince, his journey has taken a dramatic turn. He has stepped away from royal obligations, left behind the centuries-old traditions of Buckingham Palace, and built a brand that now rivals the influence of some of Hollywood's biggest names. No longer a prince of duty, he is a prince of power. Harry's new life is nothing short of extravagant. He lives in a sprawling $29 million Montecito estate, surrounded by lush landscapes and ultra-public security. His garage holds a fleet of luxury cars. His financial empire extends across Netflix, Spotify, and global speaking engagements. No royal funding, no palace restrictions, just complete independence. Beside him, Meghan Markle, his partner in both life and business. Together, they have crafted a world free from royal obligations, yet filled with power, influence, and wealth. They control their narrative, define their legacy, and raise their children in an environment vastly different from the one Harry once knew. But despite his success, his life remains a constant storm of attention, controversy, and speculation. Is he truly free from the royal shadow, or has he simply traded one type of scrutiny for another? Prince Harry's life captivates the world. Is it because he was born into royalty yet walked away? Or because he defied the most powerful institution in Britain and won? Perhaps it's because, despite his wealth and influence, his journey feels deeply human, filled with struggles, triumphs, and the relentless pursuit of happiness. Some admire him, some criticize him, but one thing is certain: he cannot be ignored. His choices have shaped global headlines, and his lifestyle continues to spark endless debate. In this video, we step into Prince Harry's world. From the gated luxury of his Montecito mansion to the high-speed engines of his luxury car collection, from his multi-million-dollar business empire to the personal joys and challenges of raising Archie and Lilibet, every detail will be revealed. Now, let's step inside Prince Harry's luxurious world and uncover every detail that defines his extraordinary life in 2025. Nestled in the heart of Montecito, California, Prince Harry's estate stands as a testament to his transformation from royalty to Hollywood elite. Purchased in 2020 for $14,650,000, the property's value has skyrocketed, now estimated at over $29 million in 2025. Spanning 7.4 acres, the estate offers a sanctuary of privacy, elegance, and modern luxury, far from the rigid corridors of Buckingham Palace. A winding driveway leads to the grand entrance, framed by towering Italian cypress trees and centuries-old olive groves. The estate is surrounded by meticulously landscaped gardens, filled with lavender fields, vibrant roses, and lush greenery. A shimmering swimming pool and an outdoor tennis court blend seamlessly with the scenic backdrop of the Santa Ynez Mountains. Climbing ivy drapes over the estate's Mediterranean-style exterior, adding an air of old-world charm to this modern haven. Inside, the mansion sprawls across 900 square feet, with 9 opulent bedrooms and 16 meticulously designed bathrooms. Every space reflects a balance between European elegance and contemporary comfort. Sunlight streams through expansive arched windows, illuminating the handcrafted wooden floors and ornate chandeliers. Meghan Markle's influence is evident in the soft, neutral tones, carefully curated art pieces, and designer furniture that bring warmth to the grand interiors. The heart of the home is its state-of-the-art kitchen, where high-end appliances blend with a spacious marble island, a place for both intimate family meals and large-scale entertaining. The formal dining area, accented with plush chairs and an antique wooden table, offers breathtaking views of the estate's lush gardens. The living room carries a minimalist yet inviting ambiance, featuring a grand stone fireplace, striped accent pillows, and carefully placed bookshelves filled with literary classics and personal memorabilia. Privacy is paramount in their Montecito retreat. With relentless attention from the media, Harry has invested in high-level security. From gated perimeters and 24/7 surveillance to private bodyguards ensuring their safety at all times. Despite its grandeur, their home is a place of solace, a stark contrast to the rigid expectations of royal life. Their choice of residence places them among some of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Their closest neighbor, Oprah Winfrey, has been both a mentor and confidant. Just minutes away, Ellen DeGeneres, Tom Cruise, and Gwyneth Paltrow reside in equally extravagant homes, creating an exclusive enclave where privacy and influence coexist. Every detail of their home represents the life they built on their terms, free from royal duties but still living among the world's most powerful elites. This estate is not just a house, it is a symbol of independence, wealth, and reinvention. Beyond their extravagant home, Prince Harry's luxury extends to his incredible car collection. Prince Harry's love for cars has evolved significantly since leaving the United Kingdom. No longer bound by royal tradition, his collection now reflects a mix of prestige, performance, and practicality, perfectly suited to his new Hollywood lifestyle. From classic British elegance to cutting-edge electric luxury, each vehicle tells a story of his journey and priorities. One of the most notable cars in his garage is the Audi RS6 Avant, a sleek and powerful station wagon that blends high performance with everyday practicality. With 600 horsepower under the hood, it's Harry's go-to vehicle for family outings, offering both speed and safety for trips around Montecito with Meghan and their children. For special occasions, Harry still cherishes the Jaguar E-Type Concept Zero, an all-electric version of the iconic British sports car. This stunning vehicle was the couple's wedding getaway car, and its custom plate, EON 90518, marks the date of their historic nuptials. A perfect blend of classic heritage and modern innovation, it symbolizes his connection to British roots while embracing the future. Staying true to his upbringing, Harry also owns a Land Rover Defender, a vehicle long associated with the royal family. The rugged off-roader is perfect for weekend trips to nature retreats, offering durability and versatility. Its presence in his collection reflects a love for adventure, reminiscent of his military background and time spent on humanitarian missions. But Harry's transition into a tech-savvy, forward-thinking entrepreneur is most evident in his Tesla Model X. Known for its sustainability, autopilot features, and high-tech security, the Model X is one of the safest and most advanced SUVs available. Its falcon-wing doors and silent electric engine make it a statement piece, reflecting his growing interest in eco-conscious choices and modern innovation. Adding a touch of high-end luxury, Harry also drives an Aston Martin DBX, a British-built, ultra-luxury SUV that combines elegance with performance. With a top speed of 181 mph, its twin-turbocharged V8 engine delivers a smooth yet powerful ride. The DBX is known for its hand-stitched interiors, premium leather seats, and bespoke customization options, making it a symbol of both status and sophistication. While these vehicles cater to different aspects of his lifestyle, security remains a top priority. Given the constant media scrutiny and past security threats, Harry has special modifications in many of his cars, including bulletproof windows, reinforced chassis, and advanced tracking systems. Discretion is key, and despite his love for high-performance machines, many of his daily drives go unnoticed as he navigates his life in Montecito. His collection speaks volumes about his new identity, a mix of royal heritage, modern sustainability, elite luxury, and security-conscious practicality. These vehicles are no longer just for show, they reflect who he has become and the life he has built outside the constraints of royalty. But luxurious cars and mansions mean little without financial power. Let's dive into how Prince Harry built his empire. Prince Harry's decision to step away from royal life was not just about independence, it was about financial freedom. Today, his net worth is estimated to be over $60 million, a staggering transformation from his days of royal allowances. No longer reliant on palace funds, he has built an empire of media deals, publishing contracts, and high-profile speaking engagements, securing a future that is entirely his own. One of the most lucrative moves came in 2020. When Harry and Meghan signed a multi-year deal with Netflix, reportedly worth up to $150 million. This agreement allows them to produce documentaries, scripted series, and children's programming with their brand at the center of global storytelling. Their first major project, Harry and Meghan, shattered records, proving their ability to command massive audiences beyond royal watchers. In addition to Netflix, the couple secured an $18 million contract with Spotify, launching their podcast Archetypes. Though the deal ended earlier than expected, it still contributed significantly to their financial independence. Beyond digital media, Harry's influence extended into publishing. With his best-selling memoir Spare, released in January 2023, it became one of the fastest-selling non-fiction books in history, earning him a $20 million advance as part of a 4-book deal. With more books expected in the future, this publishing agreement continues to be a steady revenue source. Beyond media, Harry has turned public speaking into a multi-million-dollar business. He commands up to $1 million per speech, addressing audiences on topics like mental health, leadership, and social change. His partnerships with elite organizations, such as the World Economic Forum and Better Up, have positioned him as a highly sought thought leader, bridging the worlds of royalty, business, and personal growth. At the heart of his business strategy is the Archewell Foundation, a venture that blends philanthropy with media influence. Through Archewell, Harry and Meghan invest in social causes, brand collaborations, and production ventures, allowing them to merge business with purpose. While its primary focus is charity, Archewell also strengthens its brand, opening doors to corporate partnerships, media deals, and exclusive collaborations. Looking ahead, Harry's empire shows no signs of slowing down. Speculation continues about future documentary projects, additional book releases, and expansion into new industries. With growing connections in Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and global leadership circles, he has positioned himself as an influential force beyond the shadow of the British monarchy. His journey from royal prince to media mogul is one of reinvention, risk, and financial success. But despite his growing fortune, Harry's most cherished treasures are his children, Archie and Lilibet. Exercises in exercises, Archie-Vias and Lilibet save everyone they meet from despair. For Prince Harry, fatherhood is his greatest role yet. No cameras, no royal protocols, just the simple, pure joy of raising his 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, in a world he has carefully built far from the royal spotlight. Harry and Meghan have been intentional about shielding their kids from the pressures of royalty, ensuring they grow up with love, freedom, and a sense of normalcy, even within their privileged world. Unlike his childhood, where every moment was scrutinized by the public, Harry has created a life of privacy for his children. Their 7.4-acre Montecito estate provides a sanctuary where Archie and Lilibet can play freely, surrounded by gardens, a playground, and open space to explore. Their home is designed to be a haven where they can be children first, without the weight of royal expectations. Education is a top priority for the Sussexes. Archie, now a bright and curious preschooler, is said to attend a progressive private school in California, known for its emphasis on creativity, kindness, and global awareness. Lilibet, the youngest, is growing up in an environment that blends British and American influences, learning about her unique heritage while enjoying the simple joys of childhood. Despite their status, Harry and Meghan are hands-on parents. Meghan is often seen taking Archie on walks, and Harry has spoken about his commitment to bedtime stories, playtime, and quality family moments. Their approach to parenting is about balance, giving their children the freedom to explore while ensuring they understand their responsibilities in the world. But privacy remains an ongoing challenge. The couple has faced intrusive media attention, leading them to invest in strict security measures. Their estate is equipped with state-of-the-art surveillance, private security teams, and strategic protocols to protect their children. Paparazzi drones and long-lens cameras remain a concern, but Harry is determined to protect his family at all costs, a lesson he learned the hard way from his own experiences with the press. One of the lingering questions surrounding Archie and Lilibet is whether they will ever officially hold royal titles. Following Queen Elizabeth II's passing, both children became technically eligible to be called Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. However, Harry and Meghan have made it clear that titles do not define their children's futures. Instead, they want them to have the freedom to pursue their dreams without the constraints of royal expectations. For Harry, being a father is about more than just providing luxury and security. It is about breaking the cycle of pain and giving his children a life filled with joy, warmth, and independence. His love for them is unwavering, and his greatest legacy will not be his fortune or fame, but the childhood he gives to Archie and Lilibet. Beyond family life, Prince Harry's philanthropic efforts continue shaping his legacy. For Prince Harry, giving back has never been about duty, it has been about purpose. Even after stepping away from royal life, his commitment to philanthropy remains stronger than ever. With every initiative, he honors his mother, Princess Diana, continuing her legacy of compassion, advocacy, and action. One of his most enduring contributions is the Invictus Games, an international sporting event for wounded and injured service members. Founded in 2014, the Games have grown into a global movement, providing a platform for resilience, recovery, and hope. By 2025, the Invictus Games continue to thrive, attracting participants from around the world. Through this initiative, Harry has changed the way society views injured veterans, proving that their strength extends far beyond the battlefield. Beyond the Invictus Games, Harry remains deeply involved in charities that support vulnerable children and healthcare initiatives. His work with Centabal, the organization he co-founded in 2006, provides education, healthcare, and mental health support to children affected by HIV/AIDS in Africa. Meanwhile, his long-standing support for WellChild, a UK-based charity for seriously ill children, remains a personal priority. In recent years, he has privately donated millions to these causes, ensuring they continue their life-changing work. Mental health advocacy is another pillar of his philanthropic efforts. Harry has spoken openly about his struggles, breaking the stigma surrounding mental health, especially among men and veterans. His collaboration with Better Up, a mental health and coaching platform, has expanded in 2025, providing resources to thousands worldwide. Through public speaking, interviews, and funding initiatives, he continues to push for greater awareness and accessibility in mental health care. Beyond human-focused causes, Harry has also emerged as a key figure in environmental activism and wildlife conservation. His work with Elephants Without Borders and other wildlife organizations highlights his dedication to preserving endangered species and protecting natural habitats. He frequently uses his platform to address climate change, deforestation, and illegal poaching, calling for urgent global action. Much of Harry's drive comes from his mother. Princess Diana's fearless compassion shaped the way he sees the world, and her influence can be seen in everything he does. Whether it is advocating for mental health, standing with veterans, or protecting the planet, Harry is not just following in her footsteps, he is forging his path. While his philanthropic work is admirable, his past controversies still follow him. Prince Harry's journey to independence has been anything but smooth. Leaving the royal family came at a price, and despite his efforts to forge a new identity, controversy continues to follow him. From family tensions to legal battles with the media, he remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern royalty. His relationship with King Charles and Prince William remains strained. Since stepping down as a senior royal, Harry's public appearances with his family have been rare and formal. His memoir, Spare, and the Harry and Meghan Netflix series deepened the divide, revealing painful family rifts and private conflicts that the royal family has long kept hidden. While Charles has made attempts at reconciliation, Prince William's stance remains firm. Many believe their bond may never fully recover. Beyond family struggles, Harry's war with the British press has escalated. He has filed multiple lawsuits against tabloids and media outlets, accusing them of phone hacking, invasion of privacy, and defamation. Some cases have resulted in victories, with courts ruling in his favor, but the legal battles continue, further entrenching his role as an outsider to the UK's powerful media landscape. Critics argue that Harry's pursuit of legal action contradicts his desire for privacy, but for him, this fight is about more than headlines. It's about justice. Public opinion in Britain remains deeply divided. While some admire his boldness in breaking free from royal constraints, others see him as disloyal and privileged. Polls suggest that his popularity in the UK has declined, particularly among older generations who view his departure as a betrayal of duty. Meanwhile, in the US, Harry and Meghan have found a more supportive audience, where their media ventures and humanitarian work receive greater recognition. one lingering question remains: is Harry still financially tied to royal inheritance? While he has built a multi-million-dollar empire through Netflix, publishing, and speaking engagements, critics argue that his initial financial security came from Diana's inheritance. Reports suggest he received around $17 million from his late mother's estate, a sum that helped fund his transition out of royal life. However, he no longer receives support from the royal family, and his success today is entirely self-made. Love him or hate him, Prince Harry has carved his path. But what's next for the former prince? Prince Harry has spent years redefining himself, but what comes next for the man who once walked away from the monarchy? With a successful media empire, a growing family, and global influence, his future remains an open question. Will he and Meghan build an even bigger brand? Will he step into politics? Or could there ever be a royal reunion? One of the most likely next steps is the expansion of his business empire. With Netflix, publishing, and public speaking already bringing in millions, Harry and Meghan could further solidify their presence in media. More documentary projects, podcasts, and books seem inevitable, especially as their contract with Netflix continues. There's also speculation that Archewell will expand beyond media into business investments, partnerships, and philanthropy. But beyond entertainment, could Harry have political ambitions? In recent years, he has grown increasingly vocal about mental health, social justice, and climate change, topics that align with many progressive movements. There have even been rumors that he could pursue U.S. citizenship, opening the door to potential political involvement. While a run for office seems unlikely, some believe he could take on an ambassadorial role or a leadership position in global organizations. The biggest question, however, is whether Harry will ever return to royal duties. While his ties to the royal family remain strained, time has a way of healing old wounds. King Charles has expressed a willingness to reconcile, and if the monarchy shifts in the coming years, Harry could find a way to reconnect, perhaps in a more modernized, part-time royal role. However, as long as Prince William holds firm, a full return seems distant. As for his children, Harry and Meghan's long-term plans for Archie and Lilibet remain private, but it's clear they are raising them with both freedom and responsibility. Unlike their royal cousins, Archie and Lilibet are growing up without strict royal obligations, but their titles and